All right, welcome back to the podcast. I'm ThiccBoiJohn or Johnny, and I'm of course here with Andrew or Andrade. Okay. And I'm here with Mr. Tyler, aka Tyler P126.
What's good?
So before we get into our usual topics and questions for our sixth episode here, I thought I should just quickly talk about what happened with the last one. Because for anybody who watched that one, it kind of,
right.
yeah, it kind of just like cuts off, and there isn't like an outro or anything. So I'll be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure how it happened or why it happened, but while exporting, it exported the entire thing except the last like 10 minutes, maybe a little less, and for some reason that last chunk just like got corrupted somehow. Everything else was perfectly fine except that last little chunk, and I don't understand why. And I already pretty much deleted all the files because it told me it exported successfully, so I'm not sure. I don't know what happened. So there was literally nothing we could do, so we just kind of uploaded it as it was. And so
You do sabotages in Among Us.
yeah.
I feel like that's what someone did to your PC.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't really know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. It just broke while exporting, and it didn't tell me something went wrong, and so that's why I just kind of deleted everything and uploaded it thinking it was fine. But whatever.
That's just how
Yeah.
videos work sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest, I don't think much was missed. I think we only had one more question, or it was one more topic or something, and then our outro. So it wasn't like a like it could have been worse. It could have been the entire footage that got corrupted. So, it didn't really end up being a big deal. All right, so let's get into this. So the first thing, I'll be honest, I don't know how much we're really going to talk about this, but whatever, we'll talk about it anyway. June every year is kind of considered a big month for gaming. It's pretty much a month where a lot of gaming companies just decide to drop a bunch of news for some reason. And so I just want to ask you guys, was there anything in particular that got announced or that got showed off that you guys want to talk about or really interested in or whatever?
Be honest, Johnny.
Yep.
You know how you ever went to back when like physical game stores were a thing, right? And you'd go there and you'd be so excited, and then they'd be out of stock of what you want.
Yeah.
That's what it is. No Resident Evil's been announced yet. I don't care. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fair. Was there anything at all you were kind of interested in?
Maybe I don't even know. Not really. Honestly, I'm saying that because I don't really remember anything that was announced.
Yeah, that's fair. I've kind of forgotten a lot about it too, to be honest with you. But what about you, Tyler?
Personally, I can't say the same with Andrew, but I will say a lot of Xbox games got announced that sound pretty exciting.
That's
Things
terrific.
like State of Decay 3, Gears of War, that new Doom game coming out looks pretty good. Indiana Jones looking really good. Assassin's Creed Shadows also another game. I mean, that game was already announced, but it's still looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And Black Ops 6 was looking pretty good.
That's a big one. You know what? That's a big one. Huh?
Yeah, we'll get a little bit more into that soon. But I think for me personally, I mostly agree with you guys. I think it was definitely, for the most part, wasn't really that great. But there was a few things that I liked. That Xbox thing, there was that the Doom game does look pretty cool, I will say. I gotta play those games. I don't know why I haven't.
They're intense.
They showed off a new trailer for the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. That looks fire.
That did look good.
At Summer Game Fest, they showed off a Killer Bean game, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it actually looks fire. Like, it actually looks like a good, well-made game.
Thank you for fucking reminding me. Oh, this year's gonna be fantastic for video games. Huh? Honestly, that saved the friend. That saved the industry. Huh?
If that doesn't win Game of the Year, I don't know what should.
Let's go to the Last of Us DLC that no one knew was coming out. Huh?
And there was also a Nintendo Direct that was like, considering that the Switch is like pretty much dead. It was like, well, when I say dead, I mean like the next console's coming out like next year, so, or this year maybe, I don't know. And so the Switch is basically at the end of its life. And for a console that's pretty much done with, I'm surprised at like the amount of pretty like decent stuff that they announced and showed off. I mean, me personally, there was nothing there that like really caught my interest or was like really crazy and hype, but like they were still announcing like a pretty decent selection. They finally showed off that Metroid game that they announced like 7 years ago, and then they like restarted development. And they finally showed it off, and it looks cool. And they're making a new Mario and Luigi game, like those RPGs that they used to make.
Those games piss me off. Not because they're bad, but because I was bad at them. Huh?
Yeah, they're making a new one, which is kind of weird considering the developers that make those went bankrupt a few years ago. So I'm not really sure.
Make another Mario game, huh? They're like, oh.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened. I don't know if it's that same developers or if it's someone else. But there was like a new Zelda game too. It was a pretty decent direct. But I think the three of us have a lot more to say about the one game that we're all really excited for. It's coming out later this year. Xbox, after their presentation, they did a whole other presentation just on Black Ops 6, and they dropped like a lot more than I thought they would. So what did you guys think about all the stuff that they talked about for Black Ops 6?
Well, I think they should have talked about zombies a little more.
Fact, I agree.
They kind of just brushed it over. Zombies. But the multiplayer actually looks really promising and interesting, especially with stuff like Omni movement.
That movement looks insane.
It makes the game, it gives the game a new feel. You know, for the last couple of games, we've had that same feeling over and over again, and hopefully with things like Omni movement, we're gonna finally start feeling a different COD like we did back when Advanced Warfare came out with the jetpacks and everything. And
maybe not feel that way specifically.
But yeah, but just that same ideal of a new COD kind of game.
If we're going in that direction, it's not looking good, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of people are not very happy with the zombies because they're like Cold War haters and they don't want to see another Cold War-esque zombies game. I feel like, are we like on a stranded island or something? Like, are we the only like survivors that enjoy the Cold War game?
Yeah,
like,
I don't
like
get
Cold
it either.
War zombies.
I loved Cold War Zombies. I don't really
like,
understand.
Yeah, it was easy or whatever. Like, you could blink and you're on round 50, but still,
yeah.
Huh?
I thought it was fun. I liked it. Especially, like, the new gameplay mechanics, like, how everything works. It's, like, I thought it was perfect. Like, the maps, okay, like, I thought the maps were decent. Like, not amazing, but not bad either. So I can understand why people might be hating kind of on that, but like the whole zombies mode as a whole, I'm shocked people were like really against.
Like, if it's if it's just like better maps and with like similar mechanics, I'm in.
Yeah,
That sounds
me
like
too.
a good game.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people don't agree with that, which I think is like really surprising.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. I'm shocked that like I know it's not true, but it feels like we are literally the only people who enjoyed that game. Like I know there's definitely people out there who did, but like I very rarely see people talk about like what was good about the game, and I see a lot more people just hating on it. It's weird.
It's odd. It's like, in my eyes, Cold War was like the only good, somewhat recent COD game since BO3. In my eyes.
Yeah, and I mean that's a pretty fair opinion. They haven't really made
Yeah.
that many good ones since BO3.
I mean, look at its competition, really.
Yeah,
Damn,
especially with the
bro.
ones that came out after that.
Oh, Vanguard, the Modern Warfare.
And
Oof.
you know what? I'll say it. Vanguard
Here we
Don't
go.
do it.
was better than
do it.
MW2 and MW3.
Okay.
Wow. That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah,
And
I was
the new
worried
ones,
for a
not
second.
the old ones.
I was
You
worried
said
you were
they're
about
better
to.
than the old ones.
No, he said they're better
I
than
said
the
they're
new ones.
not.
Oh, okay.
I said they're not.
You were gonna get us in trouble.
We were about to lose every subscriber.
I mean, I don't know anything about the Modern Warfare, so I don't have an opinion. But you can all let us know if that's a crazy take or not.
Yeah.
Because as you know, on this channel, Tyler's a guy with crazy takes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really have much to add on to that, honestly. I just agree with everything you guys are saying. I think, because me personally, when it comes to a Call of Duty game, especially one from Treyarch, like, I don't really care that much about the multiplayer and the campaign. Like, if they end up making a good multiplayer and a good campaign, that's great, because that just makes the game as a whole even better. But me personally, all I really want them to do a good job at is the zombies. If the zombies is good, I'm happy. The campaign and the multiplayer can be the worst thing you've ever played, and I would still be happy if the zombies was good. Like, I don't like look at Black Ops 3 for example. I think the campaign and multiplayer sucks in that game, but the zombies alone makes it like one of my favorite games ever. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's controversial or not, but
Yeah.
No, I agree. Yeah. I'm definitely a zombies player at heart. But I think the fact that we've seen a total of 10 seconds of zombies reveal is a little worrying.
yeah, well,
I
I
think
mean,
they're just not finished.
yeah,
And they want to save it for its own event.
yeah, they usually do that with zombies. They usually make it like one of the last things that they talk about when they're like announcing stuff for the games. Like I remember
Yeah.
Cold War, they did entire presentations about the campaign and about the multiplayer way before they even started teasing the zombies. So I don't think that's really a reason to worry. I'm honestly shocked that we saw anything about zombies. But yeah, it would be nice.
That shows what I know.
Yeah, it would be nice to see more and to know more, but I mean, I don't know. I say we let them cook and we just kind of
Do
wait
their
and
thing.
see.
Okay, Jason Blundell's gonna walk in that building and this franchise is gonna be safe.
I wish. All right, so the Steam Summer Sale has been going on recently. Has that ended yet, or is it still?
Yes,
still-
it ended
It's over,
yesterday.
yeah.
Oh, okay. And I just thought maybe it'd be nice to share. What did we all buy? Because I know all three of us bought some games. So if you're willing, what did you guys buy in that summer
Tell you
sale?
something. I opened the Steam page, and when I first saw that the summer sale was going on, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Maybe I could buy one or two things. And then I saw they were featuring a 90% off section.
Oh no.
Oh, I got Bloons Tower Defense 6 for $1. Huh?
That's crazy.
What else? Celeste for like $3. Oh my goodness. I think Tyler did that too. Huh?
Yep, Celeste.
I also got Bloons and Celeste.
The 90% off section. If that continues, my wallet's never gonna be the same.
Yeah.
What else? I also bought a game that's like it's like a survival Half-Life-esque looking game.
Yeah, you were telling me about
called
that. It actually looks
Abiotic
pretty cool.
Factor. Bro, the reviews are like one of the highest reviews I've seen in like since Lethal Company. Huh? So
Yeah, it looks.
I haven't played it yet, but I am looking forward to it. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't really look into it much, but I like looked at the Steam page, and that was enough to like get me to wishlist it. Like it seems like a pretty cool game.
The reviews are so high. Huh?
Yeah, it did have pretty positive reviews from what I remember.
It was like 95% or something.
Damn.
Huh? So,
You don't really see that too
Yeah.
often anymore.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Is there anything else you bought?
Besides that, I bought older Call of Duty games and or
Nice.
older Call of Duty game, and that's really it, huh?
Cool. What about you, Tyler? What did you buy this summer sale?
I didn't get as many games as I normally do. This time I was kind of tame. I think my most interesting ones though was Celeste, as I mentioned earlier. I did buy God of War.
W. Fucking about time, huh?
Yeah.
I did get Speedrunners. And that's probably the interesting ones.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I also got, I think I said this already, but I also got Bloons and Celeste. I did also get Speedrunners.
Yup.
I bought
Me
Metal
too.
Gear Solid 5. It's the last one I need to play to beat the whole series. I bought the original Final Fantasy 7 because I really liked the remakes. And I was kind of curious to see how the original's like and what the original story's like. And I think that was pretty much it. Usually I buy more, but same thing with Tyler. Like, I was just trying to... I didn't have as much money this time around, so I wanted to be more careful. But yeah, I think that was pretty much what I got.
I went all in, huh?
And honestly, I don't blame you. Yeah, that was pretty much the only interesting stuff I bought, I think. Unless I'm forgetting some huge game.
So I'm seeing what you wrote down here, Johnny, and I'm actually... I need to ask you about what this EMEO, what is
Oh yeah,
what is
I'm actually
this?
excited to talk about this. Okay, so out of nowhere, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 days ago, Nintendo just drops a tweet of like this dark, creepy looking image of like a wall or something, and it just has a hashtag that just says "Who is EMEO?" ? And then on YouTube, they did the exact same thing. They just dropped a random like 20-second long trailer of like this really creepy, scary looking like, I don't know, like the Nintendo is literally making an M-rated horror game.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
We literally know nothing except that image, and then there's like a 20-second teaser or 30-second teaser, I don't know how long it is, of like a guy in a suit standing there. And he has like a paper bag on his face, and there's like a smiley face drawn on it. And then there's some like, and then he disappears, and there's like some Japanese letters on the screen. And people were saying that translates to something like smiling man or smiling face, something like that. And again, the YouTube title and the description has nothing but "Who is EMEO?" ? And it's really weird.
I'm watching it as we speak.
Yeah, it looks really...
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It looks cool though.
It does look cool. I'm like really excited for it, even though I don't know what it is.
Might be this new Mario game.
Yeah.
New Luigi's Mansion goes crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the first comment. Man, weird direction for Luigi's Mansion 4.
And the crazy part too is, like, well, I mean, I already said that it was M-rated, but if you watch that trailer on one of their different channels, because like Nintendo has channels for different like parts of the world, and so if you watch it in like their European channel, their UK channel, they actually explain why it's rated M. And hold on, let me try and see if I can very quickly find it, because like it was for like these really crazy reasons that, like,
crazy reasons for
yeah,
M-rated.
yeah, like this isn't just some like a little spooky game. Like they get really dark with this one.
That's weird.
Okay, here it is. So it's been rated. Oh, it was the Australian channel. It was rated mature for strong themes, violence, suicide references and themes, cruelty, and domestic abuse.
Welcome to Nintendo, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. No one knows anything else other than that. They haven't said anything else. There's like a website too, but I'm pretty sure the website just plays that image or just plays that teaser or something. Like there's no other information on this. Like, and the thing that too is that like the fact they already have an M rating means that this game is almost done. Because to get those ratings, that's like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've heard somewhere that getting those ratings is like one of the last things you do when you make a game. So that means this game.
So I can't confirm that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's 100% true. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that that's like something you do very far into development. So that game could come out within like, yeah. So that game could come out like pretty soon. So I don't. It's just really weird. I don't know what to think of it.
Tyler, did you do something in Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing now? What the fuck did you do to them, man? I'm waiting for Super Mario Galaxy 3, and you're making them make some horrific, uncensored horrors. What are you doing?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. You're your folks.
I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm just so curious to see what a Nintendo-made horror game that clearly gets really dark and messed up would be like. I'm really interested to see.
It's gonna be a VR experience somehow.
I would be so disappointed. Alright, well that's pretty much it for topics, unless there's some last minute thing you guys wanted to throw in.
I think we're good.
Yeah, nothing I can think of.
Alright, yeah. So now let's get on to our questions. And I don't know if we've mentioned this before, but it's something I've wanted to mention the past couple episodes, but I completely forgot. And now that we've gained some subs, I feel like now is kind of a good time for the people watching this. If we come up with these questions ourselves, like we don't really get them from somewhere or from people. So like, if you guys have questions that you want to ask us, please let us know in the comments, and like, I mean, there's a chance we'll include them in our podcast and just answer them.
There's a very good chance.
Like, unless it's some crazy, insane question that'll get us canceled.
Where do you live? Huh?
Yeah.
Well, huh?
Yeah, but just as long as it's nothing like insane, I'm pretty confident we would put it in the video and answer it.
So that's a call out to all you watching. Give us questions. Please.
Yes.
Alright, so our first question. This is one I actually got from Twitter. I saw some like TF2 meme, and I thought it was actually going to be an interesting idea to include on the podcast. So,
I saw this.
The TF2 classes are coming to kill you, but you can pick one to protect you. And the rest are like, and again, one protects you, and the rest are all coming to kill you. Who do you pick?
Okay. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest. When you sent this to us beforehand a few days ago, I've been thinking about it since. Okay. But I'm not gonna give my answer until you guys do. I want to hear your guys' unfiltered answers first.
Okay. Here's what I'm
How are you
thinking.
picking? Never mind, Johnny. Go first.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, honestly, I'm thinking Pyro.
Pyro.
Well, actually, I have two picks, and I'll tell you why. My first pick is Pyro.
Ew.
Okay.
Fair. But the reason I say Pyro is because... Now, honestly, I don't think he'd last very long. However, the reason I say Pyro is because if you're taking these characters and bringing them into real life, I think having the one that can just burn everything around you down in seconds would be like a pretty good idea. Like, just think about in TF2, right? Pyros could kill you in seconds, and it's really annoying and really frustrating. And depending on the situation, there's not that much you can really do about it when you're on fire and you have like 20 health left. So imagine you take that. Imagine you take that into real life, and imagine your bodyguard has a flamethrower on him at all times, and if anyone tries to mess with you, he whips it out and just burns them to a crisp in seconds.
Yeah, that'd be a very strange bodyguard.
it would, but now, do I think he would be able to
Okay.
last against all 8 other classes at once? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard
Yeah,
question.
I don't know.
My other pick is Medic.
What?
That's a fantastic pick. I'm gonna let him explain, but let me explain, Johnny. That's a phenomenal pick, and I know why.
Because here's the thing, Medic, would he be able to kill all 8 others sufficiently? No, probably not. He'd probably be the worst pick for that. But when it comes to protecting me and keeping me alive and keeping me injury free, there is no one else better to pick but the Medic. It is almost guaranteed safety if I'm with that guy. Think about the Uber. If they all show up, he Ubers me and I'm fine. We're both fine. We just run away, get in a car, drive away. What do they do?
He actually has an infinite invulnerability glitch.
Yeah.
Just get in the car, drive away, and wait for the Uber to recharge.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. So I don't know. That's my answer. I didn't really spend that much time thinking about it, to be honest with you. But I'll let you guys go.
Tyler, what about you?
Alright. So when you really think about it, unlike Johnny, I'm not gonna say Pyro because one thing Johnny didn't mention is their ammo count. Assuming that they all have the stock amount of ammo left over, Pyro is gonna run out quick. Same for the Scout.
That's
So
true.
he's a bad option. Same with the Spy. So he's also a bad option. And if we're facing against all 9, Spy would only be good for about one of them, especially if they're all together all the time. So, and Medic, I'm sure you guys have your own great reasons, but me personally, I am not choosing Medic. Even if he could Uber charge me, I'm not choosing Medic. Me personally,
I mean,
I
fair,
think I'm gonna
but-
go with either Engineer or
Ooh.
Demo.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
That one's a good pick.
That is a good pick. I was thinking him too.
Okay, Engineer, because let's say it's all stock anyway. Okay, I was gonna bring up the Wrangler, but let's say it's all stock.
Let's assume it's all stock weapons, stock hats, stock ammo, stock health, all that kind of stuff.
Okay,
I don't think hats would change much, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Engineer.
I'm just saying.
could easily defeat a Medic and heavy combo. Okay.
Really?
Well,
Yes, if they're not
yeah, I
Uber,
don't know
I
about
can
that.
see it.
What if they're Ubered?
Yeah,
If
what
they're
if
not
they're
Ubered, I said.
Well, what if?
If they're Ubered, then the engineer could just take the Sentry and wait it out until they're not Ubered anymore, because the Uber does run out.
Okay, all right, I guess.
Scout would also suck against the Sentry gun. He would immediately die. Pyro would also suck against the Sentry gun, because your Sentry gun doesn't go on fire.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, true.
So, Pyro would easily fail once again. The engineer also has the dispenser and a teleporter. So if he sees a heavy medic combo, he could just teleport out of there, and then they just wasted their Uber.
Oh, that's a lot of pre-planning, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you
like
know
goddamn
9 people,
double pre-planning.
if you know 9 people are coming after you, you're gonna want to plan it out.
8 people, isn't it?
Yes, because you
Oh,
have
I
one of
get
them.
One, huh?
Okay, so
Even
then,
easier, huh?
even then, okay. There you go. If you knew 8 people was coming after you, you would plan it out, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just wait for it to arrive and then you'd make your plan.
Well, okay, Johnny, here's my question. Huh?
Okay.
So, they're coming to kill me. Huh?
Yes.
Yes. Do they know specifically exactly where I am at all times?
No. Let's just say they somehow just end up finding you every so often, but they don't have like a tracker on you or something.
Okay,
They-
so
they don't just-
they can't specifically pinpoint my exact location. Huh?
Let's say no.
Oh, okay, then this is perfect. This is easy. So that you can continue though, if you're not done. Huh?
No, I want to hear what you gotta say. Let's see it.
Okay, no. This is easy. Because let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. You have to recognize, obviously, that us 3, physically, are not gonna do anything to these fucking guys.
True.
Except maybe Scout. I would probably sock the shit out of him, I'm not gonna lie. But, think about it this way, okay? When you pick a class coming to protect you, you are taking a class away from them, okay?
That's true. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it like that, but that's very true.
Here's what you need to think about. This is gonna sound like a stupid pick, but if you don't pick Spy, you are setting yourself up for failure.
Interesting.
Because you don't even know if he's in the same room as you.
That's very true.
So here's what happens, okay? Here's what happens. You pick Spy, and you have you and Spy have yourself stationed up somewhere high in like a metal building, like a building that can't be like burnt, right?
Right.
Not a fireproof building, but like not like a wooden barn where you just be set ablaze.
Right.
Okay. You hide somewhere up high in like a rafter where they're probably not gonna look, and you wait for them to come in. Now you gotta think about this as well. People like Engineer and Sniper are probably not gonna go indoors,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They're gonna
that's
make
true.
sure they don't let you escape. But here's the thing, okay? We're not escaping. We're gonna wait for them to come right below us. We're gonna wait specifically for the medic to come right below where we're standing. Okay? If this is regular Spy, he's not like me, and he's not gonna miss the stab, okay? He's gonna jump down, he's gonna beat the shit out of Spy, like, you know in the fucking Meet the Spy, there's like a karate kick and becomes
Yeah.
him? Okay? He kills the Spy, I take the medigun, I Uber him, and we kill at least 3. At least. Okay? We now have the guns from 3 classes.
Ooh.
Okay? You're like, oh, imagine if you had a guy with a flamethrower. Now you have the flamethrower.
That's very true.
Now, granted, I probably wouldn't know how to use something like that,
Yeah.
right? You also have to keep in mind that even when the Uber runs out, all the spy has to do to escape is go invisible, and he's gone.
Yeah. You're not finding him after that.
Now, for me, I probably can't go invisible, right?
No.
Which,
That would leave you in a bad situation.
yeah, that probably would. Now that I'm thinking about it, You know what? You just gotta take it one step at a time,
I see.
You're killing at least 3 with that Uber. You also gotta remember that spy is the one class who counters the 2 guys that are gonna be sitting outside.
That is also true.
Alright?
You really did think about this.
We have the escape plan covered. We kill. If we do it strategically, we're killing at least 5 out of 8 of them. Okay? And then we just think of it. We come up with another plan and we kill the last 3. It's that easy. Honestly, he can use the invisibility, and he'll give me the disguise kit.
Oh yeah, he could do that.
After I Uber, I go behind cover. No, look, I'm the engineer from outside now, you fucking morons. And they'll think I'm real, right? Because they just saw the spy run away.
Yeah.
There's no way he would have disguised that fast. But no. It's a perfect plan. That's why you pick spy.
That is actually a really good answer.
Yep. Yes, it is. I was sitting there, like, clocked out. Because I talked for way too long. I'm sorry.
Nah, I still think the engineer would be better.
Honestly, I think the engineer is a fantastic pick.
It is a good choice.
It's just that you don't. I think for as long as they have a medic on their side, it's like unwinnable for you, huh? Because yeah, like you can like drain out the Uber or whatever. It takes 40 seconds for them to have another Uber, huh?
Yeah. I don't think.
And that's it. And then they have another one, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I picked medic, because
medic
they
is
don't
broken.
have Uber.
Alright, medic is absolutely broken in a question like that. That's why you always gotta prioritize the medic first by either just taking him or doing something that would kill him first.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did not think about this as much as you did. I just kind of came up with my answer completely on the spot right now.
If they can respawn, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I don't know.
anyways, I talked for way too long. We can move on. Huh?
No, you're good. You're good. Our next question. I'm actually kind of curious about this question, although I don't know how much we'll really talk about this, but whatever, that doesn't matter. What games are nostalgic to us? What games do you look back on and have fond memories of?
Like games I don't play anymore? Huh?
It could be games you still play. I just mean, what games are you like nostalgic of, whether you still play them or not?
Cause like, I play a lot of old games.
Yeah, I do too. Why don't you answer
games
first?
that I don't. Yeah, Tyler, honestly, go.
Okay, well,
I was saying that because you haven't been talking in a while, so I was like, you know what? I'll give you a chance.
Spotlight, huh?
I'll give you a spotlight.
I personally would say probably the Guitar Hero franchise and the DJ Hero franchise. I think those are very nostalgic to me. They came out so long ago.
That's a good
Especially
answer.
Guitar Hero 3. Some other games too, like I mean, I know it doesn't seem like that long ago, but GTA 5 came out nearly like 8 years ago now.
It's been over 10 years. It's been over 10 years.
Actually, no, yeah, that's true. It's been 11 years. So, like, and even Minecraft is nostalgic to me too. Even though I can play it, just that old 1.8 Minecraft is, you know, it's just a classic. And same goes for Team Fortress 2. Like that's a game that still gets updated to this day, but it came out so long ago. You know, those games are still nostalgic to me.
You put me on Granary, bro. It's all coming back.
2 for me personally, but you know what I'm saying.
Those who know, huh?
Yeah, I'd say that's what I think personally.
And those are good answers. What about you, Andrew?
From games like don't play anymore, it would have to be like the Pokemon games, bro. When I was a kid, that was my shit for the longest time. It was like anything Pokemon related. But like, they just don't hit anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah,
And
I haven't in a while.
I haven't played any new ones in a really fucking long time, but maybe I'll go back. Maybe get that nostalgia back. But games I still like play now. Minecraft's a good pick. Ark is a game I'm very nostalgic for. GTA, TF2, specifically on Granary, stuff like that.
Yeah, those are good. Me, I think, like, most of my answers are pretty much going to be the same as you guys. Ark, TF2, Minecraft, Gary's Mod is another one.
I don't know about nostalgic, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm nostalgic for Gary's Mod.
I have different memories of Gary's Mod, but the
Fair.
prop hunt lobbies are there for me though.
Fair. I've recently been really nostalgic for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. That's one recently I've been very nostalgic for.
I love that game, but I didn't own it.
Yeah.
I also love that game. I think that's a good answer.
I don't know why, but I've also been low-key a little bit nostalgic for Undertale recently. I don't know why. This is the game I randomly thought about recently, and I just kind of felt a little bit nostalgic for.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's been a long ass time, I think, since it's been around.
Yeah, 2016 it came out.
I think
Well,
it was
there you
even
go.
longer. I think it was 2015. I think. I could be wrong, actually. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Either way, yeah, it's been a while.
I'll never have an Undertale 2.
So this is
Fine.
kind of a weird another question.
Alright, let's hear it.
I'm not really sure if we'll even be able to give a good answer to this one, but I kind of thought about it and I was like, you know what? We'll give it a try. We'll see. I'm curious. I'm really curious to see what you guys are saying for this one. And it's, if you could only play on one video game console for the rest of your life, what would you pick? And let me kind of go into let me go into detail on this alone. So I wouldn't
I
really
was literally gonna ask that question.
I wouldn't really consider PC a console. I know you can play games on it, but I wouldn't really consider it that. And let's just say, to make this better and more interesting, you keep this console for forever and it never breaks. It never deteriorates over time or whatever. Like, for the rest of your life, this console and the controllers and whatever you have for it and the games, they all work perfectly fine.
It never ever breaks, ever, no matter what I do to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and you have every single game that has ever been made for that console.
Wow.
I have a smart answer for this, but you might say no.
Well, it's your opinion. There's no yes or no answer to this, really.
Does the Steam Deck count as a console?
That is an insane question.
That is a very good question.
Because if it does, that is the answer. Because you can play any single game pretty much ever made from the PS3, PS2, PS1, Xbox 360, Nintendo, all those stuff through legally emulating. And the Wii U, and the 3DS, all that stuff, and the entire Steam library on one device.
For this,
And if it is, then that is the end.
for this hypothetical question, I'm gonna say no, because you can
Got
use
trolled.
you. No, it's a very good answer, and it would probably be what I would pick too. But the reason I'm saying that is because you can use it as a PC. You can literally push a button and it becomes a PC. To do the emulating you're talking about, you need to be in the PC mode. So that's why I'm kind of saying that for this, let's just say no.
Okay.
So if you can't use that or PC, pretty much anything else is a yes.
You gotta think about it this way. If PCs are not affected by this question, thing is, like, most console games eventually, like, specifically Xbox, PS, PlayStation games, eventually come to PC. Eventually.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Whereas games from, like, the Switch almost never come to PC.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's two reasons I'd pick the Switch. One is that reason, because, you know, yeah, I can't use a PlayStation or an Xbox, which I don't even do that anyways, because I have a PlayStation 3 and I don't think I've ever owned an Xbox except the 360 that wasn't mine. And yeah, you can't play games from those. They'll eventually come to PC, and I can play Switch games still or whatever, games from Nintendo. But do you know how aerodynamic you can make a Nintendo Switch? It's like a disc, right?
Yeah.
So
okay.
with enough modifications, if it's unbreakable, that is like an unlimited tool for anything.
I mean,
Which
you're not
If
wrong.
it's unbreakable, I
You're
can use
not
it as a
wrong.
hammer. I can use it as a drill.
I guess, yeah. The reason I said it was unbreakable is so that you can use this console your whole life without it, like, running into issues.
I know what you meant. But then
I wasn't really
asked,
expecting.
unbreakable by anything. Or
Yeah.
whatever I said.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's a fair answer. I mean, you're not wrong. You could do that if you wanted to.
Like, you can't get much aerodynamics from something big like an Xbox or a PlayStation, bro. But
Yeah.
a Switch, that's a boomerang.
True.
Yeah.
So that's my answer.
What are you thinking, Tyler?
Well, no Steam Deck for the sake of the question,
No.
but I would have to say, probably just the newest generation of Xbox. You can do emulation
This
on
guy,
that
bro.
console too. So you already get some of the stuff from the Steam Deck as well. But you also get to play the newest generation of games and older ones for its backwards compatibility.
You
So-
sound like an advertisement. Huh?
Well, that's just how the question is formed. I'm gonna talk about its features.
Tell me how much, like, gigabytes of storage it has now, huh? And how much it costs.
1 terabyte, $500.
Well, there you go.
Or
Well, in this
This-
hypothetical, storage isn't a worry because you have every game on it ever.
so there
Fair
you
enough.
go.
For the sake of the advertisement, huh?
Oh, I see. I see.
What about you, Johnny?
Me,
Yeah, what
I'm-
about you, Johnny?
my answer's kind of boring. It's pretty much Tyler's answer. Honestly, I would probably just pick either a PS5 or a Switch, like Andrew said. Because, like Andrew said, for the
boy.
Switch, you can.
It's a weapon.
Well, true, but like, if I have every game on there ever, then I have every Nintendo game on there, which I know is not gonna come to PC ever. And if I can just use my PC to play the console games that I would want to play, so that's not really. So it would be nice to take advantage of those games whenever I want to play it, like the
Yeah.
the Nintendo games. But me personally, I don't like Nintendo games as much as a lot of the stuff I play on PS5 and PC.
Yeah, me neither.
So that's why I'm only saying PS5 because PS5 is backwards compatible with the PS4. So not only does it have every PS5 game ever, it also has every PS4 game ever. And there are a lot of games that I really like that are on PS4 and PS5. So I would have like thousands and thousands of hours of entertainment just from playing and replaying the games that I like on there. So I think that would be my answer. I know it's not a very fun one, but I think that's
It's
just
an answer. It's a good
yeah.
answer.
I think it's the one
Yeah.
that I would get the most use out of and I would like the most. Either that or some kind of Nintendo console is pretty much my answer.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so this is our last question for the episode. Again, this is another weird one that I'm not really sure if we're gonna. I don't really know what kind of answers we're gonna give here, or if this is even gonna be a good question. But I am curious to see what we come up with and what we say. If you could travel to any location from a video game ever, where would you go? It can be a real place or a fictional place, just as long as it's you would be visiting that video game's version of that place.
So here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to that place, is it just like, let's say, this isn't my answer, but let's say it's like, let's say it's Upward on TF2, right? That's not my answer, but let's say it is.
Right.
Like, is it just gonna be Upward and I can like explore freely and do whatever, or is there actually gonna be like 24 people fucking shooting each other in the middle, and I'm just in the middle of it?
No, you're just there casually. Like you can pretty much do whatever. You're just walking around, exploring, enjoying whatever there is to enjoy there. There's no, like, depending on the location, there's little to no actual like threat there. So if you went to a TF2 map, there wouldn't be 20-something people shooting each other and killing each other. It would pretty much be in just an empty map. You could just run around and explore.
If that's the case, I have two answers.
Okay.
Okay. If that's the case, the first answer is take me to. I know it's based off a real place. Take me to DE. I know it's a real place, based off that castle in
good
Austria.
answer.
But that's my first one. My second one, if you know, you know. The real ones know. Take me to RP Industrial 17.
Oh yeah.
Take me to RP Industrial 17. Put a photo on screen. Yeah, come on. Take me there. That's where I want to go.
That's a good.
Are you
Those are
fucking
really good
kidding me?
answers.
That's a good answer.
I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna be in my own delusional world where I'm the only one that like knows.
Andrew's just gonna go there so he can recreate being Big Boss.
Man.
What about you, Tyler?
I'm not here permanently, right? I'm just visiting it.
No, you can stay for as long as you want. So you want to stay there for an hour? That's fine. You want to stay there for a month? You can stay there for a month. It's up to you. Think of it like you're taking a vacation there.
Yeah, I agree with Andrew on a zombies map. So like the Horizon Drake's a good pick, but honestly, I want to see Derice. I think that'd be pretty
Oh,
sick.
that would be. Honestly, can I change my answer?
You can add to the answer. You can go ahead.
All right, put the Reese on there. That's
Because
good.
Derice is goated. That Mario Kart on TF2. Real ones to know.
That is a good hit.
Okay. That 2 Fort, I just gotta see it, man. In real life.
Gotta be there on the battlements to believe it, bro.
You know, and Maybe some of my Minecraft worlds, you know?
Ooh, that's
Oh,
a good
if
answer.
you could go visit a Minecraft world, that would be overpowered, huh?
Yeah, you can visit Minecraft worlds. We'll say that.
Oh my gosh, bring me to the realm we had then.
Yeah.
True,
I would
the realm.
It would take days to get from base to base, but
It would be worth it.
it would be worth it, huh? Fantastic answer, Tower. I gotta say.
Yeah, that's a really
Thank
good
you.
answer. I didn't even think
That's an
about that.
inspiring answer. Huh?
So I
What about you?
agree with that. I think I would definitely go to all of our realms. That would pretty much every realm we've ever done. I would go visit. I'd probably visit my own worlds too. I would visit our old Ark worlds and our Ark servers.
Oh man,
Um,
don't remind me, bro.
I would also visit. I like the idea of the zombies maps. I would love to go to DE and Enderies too. I would go there. I would also love to go see the Shadows of Evil.
I don't know what
Shadows
you
of
guys
Evil
put
would
in
be
the sky,
dope.
but maybe. I don't know.
Well, like I
not
said,
really,
there's no threats there, so there wouldn't be zombies and
Yeah.
giant squids and
Yeah.
stuff. But I get
The
what you
jazz
mean.
cruise there, maybe, but probably not.
I would also go to. I know you guys haven't played this game, but I would go to the just where Shadow of the Colossus takes place. It's not a real place; it's a fictional, made-up place. But like, I would go there because if there's
That
no
mountain
threats,
is-
yeah, if there's no threats, then it's just this giant, open, really beautiful-looking area. And I think that would be a
Oh,
really
you could go there, see like the Titans, but they don't like.
Yeah, that
notice
exactly.
you or
That would be
affect you.
cool. Like if they were completely harmless and completely like not against you. That would be
They couldn't
really
hurt you
cool
at
to
all.
see. Yeah. I would love that. I would also I think it is actually based off a real place, but I'd love to go to the city that the Yakuza games take place in.
Okay.
Just
I don't know
because
anything
like
about that.
yeah, no, that it's just I think it's I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's based off a real Japanese city. It's just I would just love to see those locations and those stores and stuff in real life. It's because I've spent so many hours running around those cities. And I know this is also based off a real place, but I'd love to go to Los Santos.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that
well,
would be dangerous. That would indeed be dangerous, bro.
But like I said, there's no threats, so you wouldn't have to worry about the
Yeah, I know there's no
nonsense that
threats,
goes
just-
on there.
Knowing that I can be a threat.
And you know what? That's true.
Walk the ballpark. With my fucking my boomerang Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that pretty much wraps the podcast. Unless there's some other
Yeah.
thing you guys want to talk about or something you guys want to mention. I don't know.
Only thing I want to mention is I want to give a massive thank you because our fucking COD Zombies tier list went insane.
Yeah.
this
Yes.
channel.
It like
Got over 3K views last time I checked.
it's at I'm looking at it right now. It's at 3.4 thousand views. That's
That
crazy.
is. I know it's humble beginnings, but that is monumental for the JTA channel.
Yeah, that's
For all of you
huge for us.
subscribers, all you new subs, thank you, and for all of you that
Yeah.
actually like listen and watch these podcasts as well, thank you.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it.
Like
That one video over doubled our subs. I think it tripled our subs.
that is insane. And if you do want to see more videos like that, let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
let us
please
know
let us know.
on our social medias. But I think that's everything I wanted to add, huh?
Yeah, anything from you, Tyler, or should we just wrap it up?
No, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for the support, as they all said. You know, we all really appreciate it. I want to apologize for my Shang wrongdoings. I made some mistakes I did not realize. But yeah, we really appreciate it, and I think that's it from me.
All right, cool. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and like we've said, thank you all for the support we've been getting on these videos and on the channel in general. Make sure you do all the usual YouTube stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you let us know how you think about the channel and our videos and what you would like to see from us. Thanks, guys. See you, everybody.
Later.
Bye bye.